Hey, Jordan. First off, did you get a look at some of the washes that Josh was handing out and make you reconsider playing defense or offense for offense?
I didn't get a look at him. I heard about him though. It definitely made me reconsider, but good for those guys. Good for those guys.
About the Falcons a little bit here. Cordarrelle Patterson, pretty unique talent. Have you guys faced anybody that kind of plays a role like he does so far this season, or even in the last couple of years? And what do you see that makes him, kind of so unique?
Yeah, I mean, just like you said, a guy who lines up really everywhere, gets the ball in every sort of ways, and he's very, very elite with the ball in his hands. Guy runs hard, he's big, touch bring down. So we're gonna have to play well and get guys to run to the football. And it's going to be a tough task, and we have to execute well.
How important is communication? I mean, obviously, I know it's always important, but
right.
when you're trying to locate a guy like that on the field, constantly playing and play out, how much of that comes down to communicating? Everybody on that side of the ball.
Yeah, like you said, every week there's a lot with communication, especially this time of year. Playing at home, knowing it's going to be loud. Knowing they have a bunch of different formation personnel groupings, just being able to be on the same page and communicate is going to be huge, and in our execution, being able to win this game.
All right, appreciate it, Jordan. Thanks for the time.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good one.
Jordan Poyer, Mookie Hawkins, Buffalo Sports Cincinnati. What's going on?
What's up, Mookie? How are you?
I'm good, man. These past 10 quarters, man, what has really gotten into this team? It seems like every week, it's just like, hey, we playing Tampa Bay again. It's like these past 10 weeks I've been playing lights out. What has really gotten into this team?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's something necessarily gotten into us. Guys just coming to work every single day. Understand the task at hand, understand what needs to be done, how to execute it, and just take one day at a time approach and continue to, like I said, work hard. We got really good leaders on this football team that gets guys ready to go, and everybody, we're having fun with it. So it's fun time to be here.
Absolutely, man. This team has really been, taking on a whole new demeanor of aggression. What really triggered that?
Like I said, I think guys just understand the task at hand. It's December football. Every game is this time of year is a playoff game. We got important games coming up, so everybody's just staying locked in and continue to focus on the task at hand and instead of playing aggressively.
No doubt, man. One not done. Good luck this week.
I appreciate it, Mookie.
Hey, Jordan, Sean Morrow. Just, I guess, kind of in a different sense, along with what Mookie just asked. How do you guys guard? I mean, how important is it to guard against the letdown after like a huge emotional win, like last weekend?
We're excited about this week. We got an opportunity to play at home in front of our home fans, and with playoff implications on the line. Both teams are they got playoff implications on the line, so it's going to be that type of energy, that type of atmosphere. So. We understand what's the task at hand, so he's coming in ready to work each and every day.
I think the prevailing thoughts outside of your room is that why it took this team as a whole so long to really find its maybe not identity, but just it seems that you guys have regained your swagger that you had a year ago. I mean, can you sense it? Can you sense something to that effect after maybe a few bumps in the road over November and October?
Yeah, I think as a football team throughout the season, everybody takes bumps in the roads, and everybody handles them different ways. And our team has been resilient all season long. We took bumps in the roads. We won a few, lost a few, but in the end, we're here with a chance, to continue playing well with playoff implication on the line, like I said. So, we're playing meaningful football in December. I think that's what matters. We're just taking one day at a time, trying to continue to execute on Sundays.
Thanks.
Hey, Jordan, Mark Gahn here. This is a question we've asked you before about Stefon Diggs, but, he just is a guy who looks like he's having fun out there on game day and in practice. Just kind of what do you think, or how would you describe, the energy he brings and his style around the team?
No, he always brings that energy. He always brings that juice, that swagger. He's one of our leaders on our team, and so when things aren't going right, he speaks up. When things are going well, he gives credit. So he's one of those guys that a lot of guys on this team look up to, and like I said, he brings that energy, he brings that swagger and that juice every single game, and he's a really good teammate.
Thank you.
Hey, Jordan, what kind of a challenge, unique challenge does Kyle Pitts appear to be on film?
Yeah, just a unique athlete, man. Huge target out there for Matt Ryan, a guy that can run. He's like I said, a huge target for a run across the middle with the ball in his hands. He's tough to bring down. So he lines up at X, he lines up in the slot, he lines up at tight end. So they use him for a lot of different ways. So he does present a lot of different challenges. And so we're gonna have to definitely be able, like I said earlier, execute well and be able to communicate on Sunday.
I know you haven't actually gone up against him in a game yet. Can you compare and contrast what he might look like compared to going up against Gronk, a guy you have seen over and over a bunch of times?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to take anything away from either player. Both of them are unique in their own styles. I think Kyle's they're both big targets, but Kyle can run a little bit, and he's definitely pretty long. And he's running deep balls at the X position, running double moves. You know what I mean? And Matt's throwing it 40, 50 yards down the field. So he lines up in a lot of unique positions. Like I said, he's taking shots with him. He's running post routes, go routes, slant routes. So he's just he's a matchup definitely on their side of the football.